Today, we're taking a closer look at the Barricade Tubular Drop Side Step bars with a fine texture black finish designed to fit the 2019 and newer Silverado 1500 crew cab models. These steps are perfect for Silverado owners looking to enhance their truck's style and accessibility with reliable side steps for easier entry and exit. These drop side step bars deliver both form and function. These bars feature a durable tubular design with integrated drop steps, providing a solid foothold for entering and exiting your Silverado, especially useful for lifted trucks or uneven terrain. The steps include textured, slip-resistant pads for secure footing, and even in wet or muddy conditions. Additionally, their sleek, fine texture black finish adds a rugged and modern touch to your Silverado, complementing any other black accents or contrasting against a lighter paint color. The bars also double as side protection, helping guard against minor dings and road debris, or rocks and stumps if you're off-roading. Built from high-strength tubular steel, these step bars are designed to withstand the daily wear and tear. The fine texture black powder coat finish enhances durability while resisting rust, corrosion, and UV damage, ensuring they maintain their appearance and function over time, even with heavy use. Each step is precision engineered for the 2019 and newer Silverado 1500 crew cab, guaranteeing seamless fit and hassle-free installation, which we're going to show you here in a minute. The heavy-duty tubular steel construction ensures these steps can handle the weight of regular use while offering a stable and reliable stepping surface. Now, as far as pricing goes on these, they're coming in right at that mid $300 price range, making them an excellent investment for both practicality and style without breaking the bank. Installing these steps is going to be straightforward thanks to their direct bolt-on design, and you can complete the job in about 2 hours with just basic tools. These running boards bolt directly onto your truck's factory mounting points, eliminating the need for modifications or drilling. So this job's going to be rated a simple 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, making it manageable for most people to do themselves. Now let's see exactly how these go on with an install video from one of our AmericanTrucks.com customers.
You'll need a 13mm socket as well as a ratchet. Have those right over here. I also do like to use a little thread lock to keep those on. This is just to open the boxes. And then if you have one of these electric ratchets, it can save you a little bit of time, so it makes it easier. But as you can see, I got both 13mm sockets on here ready to go. I'm under the truck right now, and we need to pop out these little plugs, starting with the front. So we're going to pull out this plug, and then you should see a matching plug right up top. That's how the bracket will go. Then it'll sit like this on those two. Now the second one is going to have to come, so there's right in the middle, there's 2 sets. There's one over here, and then there's one right here, and then they both have matching ones. You're going to use the further one towards the back as the next one, and then as we get towards the back, we're going to have this guy and this guy, and then we're going to have one back there. I'm going to use a screwdriver, and I'm going to pull these out. It should be pop right out, no big deal, but just to get them out, you don't need them anymore. All right, so I'm going to pop all of those out. So you see, after you pull them out, there's a threaded aspect to each of those holes. That's where we're going to screw those bolts into. I'll show you the last 2 here. So I got that one, and you're going to go on the back, you're going to go to the further one, which is this one, not the one in the front. All right, so as you can see, we're looking for a threaded hole that we can put those little brackets on. These things just pop right out using a screwdriver, and we'll just put them off to the side for now, and that's where our bracket's going to go. On the remaining one, we're going to go to the furthest one back here. Right. Get this out. So as you can see, all these are threaded, and they're all taken out from the front to the back. And now we're going to put on the brackets. For the next step, we're going to take the first bracket, As you can see, I put a lock washer, a flat washer, and on the bolt, and that will go on our bracket, which will then go into the threaded holes on our frame. Again, make sure we're on the right side, and start with your hand, but don't tighten it all the way, so that way you can make adjustments along the way. So now I'll get all 4 of these on. There's 4 per side, and once we get those on, then we move on to adding the step. All right, so I already put the first one on, the first bracket on. Didn't tighten it. You want to keep it hand loose. I have a lock nut on there. I have a flathead washer and a bolt. What we're going to do is we're going to take this bracket and we're going to stick it on the bolts on those little holes that we just popped the plugs out of. I'm going to put this guy on here. All I'm going to do is just get a couple threads in there just to hold it, so that way I can make adjustments as necessary. And we'll do the other side here. So here we are on our 4th and final bracket. Again, sticking those puppies right in there. Get a couple threads in there just to hold it. And all right, as you can see, I have all 4 brackets put onto the truck, but they're all loose, so I can make adjustments as necessary. Next, we're going to put up the bar, and for that, I'm going to probably need some help. It's easy to have a second set of hands, get a couple of screws in there, and then start tightening things. So for each of these, there's a total of 2 bolts, and these bolts are the 25mm bolts. They come through here and into our bar, and then we can tighten those up, and all 4 of them are on there. We can tighten the brackets up once we get to where we want it to be, but for now I'm gonna go put this bracket on, get a couple of screws in, or bolts in here. The curved side, you're gonna want to put the curved side to the front. It does help to have 2 people helping you, or another person helping you hold the bracket up, or they putting it in there. Now it can be done with 1 person, like I'm doing so. As you can see, they just fit right into that hole. According to the instructions, you're going to want to make sure you do the bracket and tighten the bracket first before you tighten the bar. Also, as I said, I like to have my thread lock on there, so just add a little security on it. We'll just make sure that these things don't just happen to pop out. But now we can start tightening things. You're going to use a 13mm ratchet and put an extension on it, so that way I could make sure that it gets on there. But I'm going to use my electric ratchet here, and bolts on the brackets, and tighten those right to the car, and we should be able to start then tightening all of the bar. Alright, according to the instructions, we want to tighten these brackets first. As I said, I prefer to use a little bit of thread lock to put it on there to give it extra security. And then all we're doing is tightening these bolts with a 13mm ratchet. Now, you could save some time, use an electric ratchet. I use this one, but all in all, pretty easy to get it tightened. So we'll get the last 2 remaining ones on the back. That one's tight. There, now we got this side completely done.
All right, that's gonna wrap up our review and install of the Barricade Tubular Drop Side Step Bars in fine texture black for the 2019 and newer Silverado 1500 crew cabs. And for all things Silverado, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.